Okay, so
Penis.
we had a lot of good things going on. I was going to give you more information. I was going to find the best picture possible before showing you this woman's breasts.
Can I please see them?
Can you just chill out and not just wait until
No.
I find the thing that I'm looking for?
I cannot chill out. You promised me titties.
Who is this woman?
I don't know. It's just some fucking...
Just out there.
One of these Reddit porn stars.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Anyways.
Can I see it?
No.
What?
We'll look it up later. I'm sorry.
What
but
the hell? How am I being penalized for Adam grabbing your phone and making you mad?
I didn't grab his phone. I grabbed my own phone.
No. That is fucking revisionist history. You
No,
grabbed his
I
phone.
had it on my phone from my text to you. I texted
Not
you
the
that
LeBron
video.
thing, motherfucker. The thing with the titties. You have put me in
I didn't
jeopardy.
grab
Shut
his
up.
phone.
Shut the fuck up. You have put me in jeopardy of not seeing these titties right now.
Yeah.
And that's I want you first of all to apologize
You'll
to
see
me.
it here.
I'm sorry.
I'll send it to the group text, and then you guys can discover it on your own.
Okay.
Rather than just taking my fucking, just waiting a second, I could show you some of the.
Is she a nice person?
No, probably not. Anyways, so here's what I'm thinking. This is what I was working on today.
I'm listening.
It's the wife of the day laborer with the herd balls.
Oh, okay.
And her name, my husband,
Yeah, what's her name?
his balls they hurt too much. And my name is John Cena.
That's good. Oh god damn, this bitch has
Hispanic woman named John Cena.
gigantic titties.
My name, mi amo is John Cena.
John Cena. Damn.
John Cena Gutierrez. John Cena is one name.
Yeah, of course. That's her first name. Whoa, these are wild ass titties.
Yeah, those can't be real.
Yeah,
They are.
can.
They are. Trust me.
They're so circular.
I've launched an investigation into this.
You did. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, this is
know
pretty cool.
when the nipples are inside out, you know what that's called?
What that, yo?
Inside out nipples?
When they go, they're inverted.
No.
No.
The medical term for that. Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
You never seen that?
People's
You've never
nipples
seen a
going
nipple
in?
that's
The
in?
titty's so big that the nipple gets sucked back
Oh,
inside
okay.
the
Yeah,
titty.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, fine.
know that?
Yeah, and that's... I didn't-
Invaginated nipples.
That's
Is the
Really?
medical- Is the medical
You could
term.
have sex with them.
You can fuck them.
Oh, nice. That would be cool.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can have sex with pizza anytime. Kids, come inside and fuck your pizza.
That's what they
Like,
do.
oh boy, hockey's over. Let's all fuck the pizza.
It's perfect for your little
Pizza
ass
in the morning,
dicks.
pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, there's a hole in it that you can fuck.
That's
Bagel bites.
Chicago style sex.
Hey kids, are you tired of not being able to fuck your pizza at home?
Just a bunch of kids who burn their dicks in Totino's pizza rolls.
Instead of big sausage pizza, it's tiny sausage pizza and it's
Yeah.
a bagel bite.
Oh,
I like that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
And it's
I
about
love
you.
that. It's about me.
Yeah.
Hello, I have a delivery here.
Then
It might be kind of hard to find.
the
but
bagel part also.
They were
Just
Make it good,
direct yourself to the ring box next to my penis area of my pants.
We were laughing about that, about the fucking about like the male comedian that goes on stage and is like talking about how like women can never find.
Yeah. You guys ever see that porno of that guy with a little ass dick that would fuck women and they'd be like bored and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that website was hilarious.
That was such a good website.
yeah.
And I would watch it and be like, nice.
Yeah.
Someone's got a littler dick than me. When I was nervous that my dick was small as hell as a little kid. I was like 16, I didn't fuck. I would watch that and be like, nice. If that guy can fuck,
I
I can
remember
fuck.
there was one where he's like in the parking lot of the Glendale Mall.
Yeah.
And then he's just showing women his dick and they're laughing at him.
yeah. But then he fucks all of them. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're like crossing their arms. They're like, oh, come on. Salute to Bob. And he would put on a fake wig sometimes and fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for
That's
him.
cool. What do you call it? I forget now. Whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Bob.
You do forget. You forget a lot of things.
I do. There's one
9/11,
thing I'll never forget.
The Armenian genocide.
No, I've never forgotten that.
That's coming up.
I think it was this week. A lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah, it's April 19th.
Fucking Turks.
April
something like that.
1914 was the April something 19.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Turks. That's what
Yeah.
you know. What? Fuck the Ottomans. I said it. Rah. Come get me.
Hitler modeled the Armenian genocide or the Holocaust after the Armenian genocide.
How about the Ottomans? And they're like gay. They're like hairy twink.
Oh, they're
guys.
two otters.
Otters.
Yeah.
The Ottomans.
The Ottoman Turks.
The Ottoman. Slampire.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Hitler modeled the Holocaust after the Armenian genocide, and Israel won't recognize the Armenian genocide.
Why not?
I don't know. They're not even friends with Turkey. They hate Turkey.
They just hate Armenians
I don't
too.
get it. I have no
Man, the fucking
They're
listen.
good guys over there in Israel.
Yeah, Israel is just not looking too good, man.
About the Scarmenian genocide, and they kill all the Scarface guys.
Okay.
Scarfmenian?
yeah.
That's a little live show throwback. You weren't at the live show, you don't get that joke.
Yeah. We did a 10-minute scarf thing.
Just
that
did a bunch of puns about scarves.
Really brought the house
I
down.
had a dream I started drinking again.
You have
How
that
is
dream
it?
a lot.
I know.
You had a heroin dream, didn't you?
Once or twice.
Yeah. I had a heroin dream the other night, but I've never even done heroin.
Yeah.
But
What
it
do you
was
mean? What was
great.
the dream?
I was like, I'm gonna start chipping, because that's what they say in movies when you're like, I'm
Doing a
gonna
little
do
bit?
a little bit of heroin, even though I'm an addict and I know I'll get addicted
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like
Like
Christopher
Christopher is big on chipping.
Chip. So I had a dream where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start chipping, even though I'm not even a heroin
Nice,
addict.
dude.
Yeah.
Nick, what was your dream?
was a nice
what was your
dream.
drinking dream
No,
about?
I just, I was drinking beers.
You were just
that's
at a
all-
bar?
That's all it is. No, not even at a bar. I'm just
at home drinking
in
beer.
in a void. And, just a kind of empty
You and a
space.
beer?
Yeah,
Just floating.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I bought on Etsy is some guy with they got a
dildo?
3D printer. Yeah. And it's an attachment for the Dyson, so you can plug in all the accessories. Some guy 3D printed that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Wait, what?
Oh,
It broke
okay,
immediately.
yeah.
It instantly broke.
You're saying it's like a
Soon as I-
little holder for all the
Yeah, well, it
attachments.
clips into the
Clip,
Dyson. He's
yeah.
got a 3D printer, and he designed this thing rather shittily, I might add.
Yeah.
Again, it broke immediately, so that's what you get for buying shit on Etsy. But it is pretty cool. That's what you could do with a 3D printer.
Yeah. I would love to. What's the best thing you could possibly 3D print? You could print anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Lower receiver for an AR-15, fully automatic.
Yeah. A bump stock.
bump stock.
Now illegal bump stock. I don't know, man. I would like to print. I mean, clearly the obvious thing is to say a bigger dick, but that wouldn't work because you don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like a bigger dick, but the sides are open, so you kind of feel it on the sides of your dick, at least a little bit.
Wait,
Maybe,
you would just 3D print a dildo?
Yeah. To fuck your own ass with.
No.
I'd 3D print an Emmy or a.
Oh, cool.
I'd
Yeah,
3D
that'd be
print
cool.
an Oscar and then
an
dip it in
Oscar,
gold.
Yeah. And then no one looks up that.
And you would
stuff.
write for being very gay on it.
Yep, for being the world's coolest guy.
I'd probably make something to hold all the remotes for my TV.
That's
That'd
a good
be nice,
answer.
yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, Nick really had that one in the barrel.
You get a little basket for that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you're.
What are families most likely to 3D print? Cheryl, a dildo, a penis? Good God.
Yeah, looks into the camera.
What has
exasperated.
happened to these children? I'm 47. Child, if you don't. I'm postmenopausal. We got to beat these kids.
Damn.
Steve, put your
You know who
third
else?
belt back on.
So Steve was the host, obviously, is the current host.
I don't
Louis
buy that,
Anderson.
I don't buy that Steve Harvey beats his kids, because if he took his belt off, his pants would fall down immediately.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't wear
It's
pants
true.
that big and take your fucking belt off.
Yeah,
That's very true.
he should
Yeah.
be a suspenders guy.
Oh,
Pants that big.
That's true.
Yeah,
Remember when Al Borland was Family
Yeah.
Feud
he is
host?
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
What's his
did
name?
Peterman.
Richard Carr, is that his name?
Oh, Peterman from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
he
Peterman
did.
was Family
Jay
Feud,
Peterman.
too.
They tried a bunch of different people.
That's hilarious. Like those guys. What the fuck? I want that gig. We should host Family Feud, guys.
Yeah.
You think we'll ever cross over to Family Feud status?
I mean, I actually was talking to my management about pitching a show that I host.
Nice.
For a game show.
No. I mean, well, yeah, actually, yes.
What would it be?
I don't want to. It's
Yeah.
this
No,
is in
just
de-
tell.
No,
not
this
a
is
lot
in
of people
development.
listen to the show.
This is a thing in development.
Nice.
All
So
right.
it's a thing I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I've got my own career.
Nice.
I
dude.
gotta. I
You guys, you
couple
have
of
your
those things.
relationship, Stav. You get all your haircuts,
yeah,
Yeah.
I do my
Yeah.
own haircut.
all your different all the different hairstyles you try out.
It's true.
I'm rocking a full pompadour right now.
Me,
Yeah.
I email my management once a year, and I'm like, "What about this?" And they're like, "Please just do something. Please stop leaning on a podcast. That the longer you do, the more you shut yourself out of the entertainment industry."
Nah, dude. It's cool. Well, this will run for another 7 months.
Probably.
Then we'll kill ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We'll all try and do something. It'll fail.
I hope I get on. I become the Family Feud host. That would be great. That'd be a great way for this to end. The podcast
For you to
fails.
become that.
No
You
way.
guys don't
I'm
have any
gonna be
money
the Family
anymore,
Feud
and then
host.
I'm the host of Family Feud.
First of all, I'm clearly going to be the host of Family Feud.
what if we both do it, and then Adam isn't?
Okay,
does
that's
anything?
pretty
Well,
funny.
you can't have two
Yeah.
hosts.
Why
yes,
not?
you have two. There's two families. You have two hosts, and we
Ooh,
both root
saves
for
the walking.
It saves the
More
walking.
more time for
and,
bits.
and you
No,
get to
you
be on
still
the
gotta
side
walk.
of the
That's
team.
true.
So
No,
it's sort
you
of
still
like
got to walk to the center for people to do the
this is
opening
why you
buzzer
will
thing.
never be on television.
All right.
'cause you don't
You don't get
understand.
it, man.
And
They can
look,
they can Skype us into the center.
That's what I'm saying
Networks
is-
hear this and their eyes see dollar signs. They think,
Yeah.
they think, ooh, the opportunity to pay two people
Yeah.
for the
Uh-huh.
price of for what we would have been doing, you know,
Yep.
with just one person. So
Yeah.
you get to pay two $500,000 a year salaries,
Right.
to save
What
10
I'm
feet of
saying
walking.
What I'm saying is, I could be the center, like
No,
showdown.
you don't have the charisma to do it.
Yeah, I could put a suit on me.
Absolutely
You've
not.
never seen me in a suit, though.
I have.
I
You
was
wore
like
my
a-
suit.
I become
And
a
it-
different person.
You
could
wore
be
my
like
suit
you
and
could
you
be
couldn't-
like
you couldn't
Norm.
do it.
You could have a show like
couldn't do
Norm
it.
Abram, but you smell candles, like scented candles.
There's that Candle Boy on YouTube, and
Yeah,
I
that's
can't do it
you.
as good as him.
Yeah, you don't
So
have the, you don't have the
would
chops.
The
That
new
kid- that
Yankee
kid
Candle
kills me.
Workshop
Yeah.
with Adam Abram.
Norm Abram, Jewish carpenter.
You're gonna teach improv, Adam. That's gonna be your.
I've been
job.
watching
I've
this-
never even learned it.
I know, but you'll just teach.
I'm
fucking
actually
losers.
not very good at it.
I've been watching the show,
as the show is a testament to constantly.
Rough Cut on Amazon
yeah.
Prime. It's a carpentry show, and the guy is just some guy from Boston, Tommy McDonald. But he has
Oh,
like,
Tommy was on This Old House.
yeah,
he was
so
the contractor.
Tommy McDonald.
Oh, nice.
And he, but sometimes he's T-Mac.
Tommy.
Yeah. Well, I love the show. He goes, okay. Well, today we're gonna take a trip to. We're gonna go on a little road trip. So here we are in Quincy, Mass. Road trips are still just other parts of Boston. Take a little road trip today, and here we are, Dorchester.
What do you think Norm Abram net worth?
Net worth?
Yeah. You think he's got millions?
Well, he is Jewish.
Well, yeah. But he was he had a PBS career.
Yeah.
I don't know.
PBS only pays like $27,000 a year.
I don't know who Norm
For
Abram
everyone.
is.
He was on
He
This
is-
Old House, and then
He's
the New
he's on
Yankee
This Old
Workshop.
House, and then
The
he
guy with
had
the
his-
beard? Does
Yeah,
Old
with the
House?
beard.
Beard
Yeah.
and
The main
glasses.
guy?
And the plaid
no,
shirt.
main guy's-
Al Borland was kind of an homage to Norm
Yeah.
Abram.
A
Yeah.
homage.
A homage. A homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sounds
Was
sick.
Al gay? Did Al
I don't
fuck?
call them cum tributes. I call it a homage.
No, I think the subtext was Al was always desperately in love with Jill. But
Al,
yet
Al,
he
Al was
no, I
real
don't know.
Despacito for J-I-L. Jizz in the labia.
Who was the sex? Didn't they have a famous woman that was the sexy lady on?
Janie McCarthy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the what is it? The what's it called? The Tool Time bitch.
The
as it
Tool
were.
Time. The Tool Time.
Or was
slut.
it like was it Kathy Ireland?
It was Kat Von D.
Oh, that tattoo.
Yeah.
That tattoo.
I think it was
lady?
Kat
Yeah.
Von D.
Wasn't she married to
Jesse James,
Yeah.
the chopper guy.
And
yeah,
then
dude. You know what? That was a cool show, Monster Garage. You ever watch that?
yeah.
That was a fun competition show.
and the
You ever
other
watch that
one was good
Stop?
too. The
No.
Choppers, the
West Coast Choppers?
Choppers. Yeah.
Chopped. I
No,
watched
West Coast
Chopped.
Choppers. That was the
The dad and
Yeah.
his two fuck up
his,
kids.
his large son.
Yeah, he just yelled at them.
His one son that looked like him, and his other son that was Zach Amico. He did the other one. Yeah, no, that was American Chopper.
American Chopper. Yeah, they weren't West
Ah.
Coast. They were from like
West Coast Choppers is Jesse
upstate
James's.
New York.
His
Is,
dad.
yeah,
The one that made the meme out of.
They were Orange County Choppers
Oh,
because
okay.
that was Orange County, New York. Though it was in
Oh,
upstate.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was Orange County, the fucking by the beach, the OC, dude.
When's the last time you guys watched Wild Hogs?
I don't think I've ever
6
seen
hours
Wild
ago.
Hogs.
It's a good movie. We should watch it.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
That would
pretty
be.
good.
That's another way to cut down on walking. You can host Family Feud, but on a motorcycle. So.
Oh,
That's good.
back
A
and
little
forth.
Yeah,
scooter.
yeah. Okay, let's go over to the Thompsons. And you shut it off. Okay, folks.
Would you? Do you think?
The studio's full of exhaust. Everyone's like choking.
I'm not disabled. I'm cool.
I think Nick, you'd have trouble as the Family Feud host because of the racial implications that are always bubbling under the surface of that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Why?
there's
I
always like
navigate race better than any other entertainer in the United States.
I don't know.
In the United States.
Sometimes they would just say something and you'd be like, I'm sorry.
I'm the Grace Jones of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm so dark that I'm white.
Oh,
Okay.
smart.
That's cool.
She was cool. I like. Grace
I feel like
Jones.
if you're dark enough, you're just a white person.
I don't know that that's true
No,
at all.
I
I
don't
think
know what
if
you mean by
anything,
that. Like,
the
if you're
darker you are, I
African,
think.
If one of you ever see one of those black guys is just completely
Purple?
black,
Yeah.
and they have to like work at a bookstore because they're way too dark.
No,
I don't know
No,
about
no.
this theory.
Yeah.
I think
I
if
think-
anything,
no,
Oh,
that makes
those
sense.
I think if anything, it's
Yeah,
harder the darker you are. There's the
So
colorism,
yeah, I think
right?
you'd say probably something like that on Family Feud.
yeah.
So you're like the kind of black where you're so dark that you have to work in bookstores. Is that what's going on with your whole family? I think that you guys are
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're one of the darkest families we've had, actually.
Yeah, you couldn't resist if there's like a black family and the thing was like, something that
You act like I don't
you
interact
lose.
with black people outside of this podcast.
I'm just saying
at least once a week.
families. I'm just saying families.
black
you know?
families. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about
That's
you
the thing.
interacting with an old black lady. You know,
Yeah, I've interacted with plenty of old black ladies.
You
not
know
at the
what I would
post,
do?
not counting the post office.
All right, well, there's other offices.
Yeah.
DMV.
If I was the host,
You couldn't
I'd bring
be the
back.
host.
I would bring back
because they would walk all
what
over
the
you.
1970s.
You don't
guy
have the
used to
res-
do, and
kiss
I
everyone,
all
yeah.
the ladies.
We talked
do a little
about
bit
that.
of sexual assault.
We talked about that on the Tim Dillon episode.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, it was really good. People,
I heard it was
people
very
kept
funny.
messaging
He is one of
me
the
and was
funniest
like, we're
comedians
like,
in
that
America,
one and like a couple of
actually.
the other ones we did around that
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it's
We're
not a
really
competition. It's Tim and I are good
I
friends.
want some French fries and ketchup.
Just right now.
Yeah.
you were just saying you want to clean up your diet, man.
Yeah, but who cares?
I want you to live.
I'd like a
dude.
big basket of fries.
The closer,
right now.
you know what's funny is I try to get in shape for summer, but then it starts getting summertime. I'm like, crab cakes, fucking,
Yeah.
fried clam. Let's just eat like shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it's actually summer, I've just destroyed myself.
Yeah.
Because I get too excited.
Yeah. You pre-cum.
I do.
Yeah.
I come in my pants.
you
for
come in your
summer.
pants for summer.
And then winter, it's like I forget about it completely, and I can just
you're
focus.
shredded.
Yeah.
In the winter time.
Get
No, there's winter foods. There's stews.
I don't eat any of that shit.
You just
Chili?
Stew.
I had chili
Chili's
that one
good.
time. That shit. I made pretty good chili last
Yeah.
time. That
don't
shit
think-
was fucking good, dude. A week later,
Week later is about the third day.
Ooh.
Well, all the fucking flavors are saturated in
Mama
that
mia.
motherfucker.
They've really married. The flavors have all married.
so fucking good.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh, mamma mia! I want to fuck my mama. I want to have a sex with my mama's
I want to
pussy.
kill my father so I can fuck my mama.
The Freud.
I want to eat my mama's asshole. I want to suck a linguine out of my mama canta.
Yeah,
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
What is this?
yeah. I'm just always hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like, you know what? Everyone laughs at me. Everyone mocks me. I think I'm going to turn my life around.
This time.
This time feels
I
real.
will say, I have seen like maybe a 4-day, 5-day traction behind this.
Yes. It's been 5
Sometimes,
days.
sometimes you last less than 24 hours.
last 12 hours.
Yeah.
What have you been eating? What's healthy?
Every day I start my day with fucking 2 eggs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Slice of fucking turkey bacon in
How
that
you
motherfucker.
make those eggs?
It's funny because
Hard-
it's like
hard
this, you
scrambled, hard
dieting
scrambled.
is like not. I mean, that's basically what I eat.
A normal, yeah. I fucking have a smoothie,
Mm-hmm.
spinach, broccoli, carrots, motherfucking berries, little banana.
What's like the liquid base for it?
almond milk?
Almond milk.
Unsweetened.
Sweetened?
Unsweetened.
Unsweetened, of course.
Okay.
It's
I've
nasty
been doing.
sweetened.
I've been tracking my calories with MyFitnessPal. You
Was
know?
that on your phone?
It's in a little app. You put all the fucking
Uh-huh.
everything you eat, and it's really helped me not just
That's
eat
what Nick was
mindlessly.
doing.
Yeah, I use my.
Were you doing
MyFitnessPal.
MyFitnessPal?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you?
You gotta be
premium or
careful
free?
though, because you want to double check all of those,
Yeah, yeah.
because a lot of the things in there are just completely inaccurate.
I do it off the actual labels. I do
Yeah,
like
but even
my-
nutrition labels are.
really,
Yeah.
damn, dude. Well, either way, I think it's better for me than what I was doing before.
Here's the key: is any type of food you put in there, add 500 calories to.
500.
500. You do
Yeah.
that, you set your calorie goal, 1,800 calories a day, you'll lose weight.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. So I can only have one ate like 1,300 calorie food.
You'll lose
basically.
weight. Yeah.
I found my way into this internet community of all these teenage girls, and they taught me that nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Pro Anna.
yeah, and that's that's
Pro
really simple.
Anna.
Like
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do Weight Watchers
you
like back
chew
in the day.
food, spit it out before you
I
even
haven't
swallow
decided.
it, just for the flavors.
I've been riding my damn bike.
Yeah, you did. You've been in 3 boroughs on that bike today.
Oh, baby. I went
Well
Astoria
done.
to Upper West Side, drove through the park down to the fucking Village.
You never hit me up to go for a bike ride.
I went to therapy. I did Bobby's podcast. I came here.
Oh, look. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
Mr.
I got to hang out with
Mr.
Bobby.
Healed.
I did a podcast. the fuck?
No, I got to go hang out with Bobby's son.
I do love Max. Me and Max are
Oh,
friends.
the baby I'm on first name basis with.
you can be friends with a baby.
I'm not friends with any fucking goddamn babies. Especially not. Let me ask you this. Would you be friends with that baby if you didn't know who his father was?
No, but his father's
See,
helped me in my career.
Case closed.
I'm friends with his dad. I don't
Case closed. How many
good
babies are you friends with that you don't know their parents? 0.
Yes, yo,
Not
you
me.
got me there.
Not me. I know a lot of good guys.
Oh yeah, a lot of good baby
Lot of
guys
good
that you hang
guys.
out with.
A lot of good guys.
What do you guys do? Share lollipops and stuff?
No, we do adult things. I treat them like they're like me.
Adam,
Just
you want
like
to go
they're
get some French
adult
fries
men's?
and ketchup and maybe a nice salty milk chocolate milkshake
After
afterwards?
this?
Yeah.
I gotta go do stand up.
Let's bail on your show. We'll go get-
You bailed on this show last week, didn't you?
I didn't bail on it. I didn't put it in my calendar.
Well, it was in my calendar.
There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
There is. I didn't deliberately disrespect the room. I just didn't.
Accidentally disrespected
Yeah,
it,
yeah, exactly.
which to them makes a very big difference.
Right. It's like when you don't bother looking in the rearview mirror when you back out of a parking
That's
spot.
right. It's not your
Just
fault.
smash
You just
directly.
didn't look at it.
Some woman trying to unload her groceries. I said, bitch, I'm leaving Best Buy. I already got the God of War. You see this giant shield? That's the pre-order bonus. Just so you know who you're fucking talking to.
Did you get it? God of War?
I didn't.
No.
I don't even have the PlayStation hooked up, dude. My apartment's a fucking mess.
You don't have a TV hooked
There's
up?
sawdust everywhere. I've already fucking trashed.
Do you have
the place.
internet?
Yeah, I have internet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's got to be online. My boy's got to be online. Are
Yeah.
you beating off to porn these days, Nick?
I actually don't jack off at all.
Oh,
I don't jack off
having
at all
sex.
anymore.
You're
Yeah,
both having
kind of. I
sex.
just,
We're both
I
fucking.
just fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that you get to you think
Nick and
like,
I are both fucking.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't been
You
telling
guys
you.
are having
Yeah,
sex
yeah,
with each
yeah.
other. I would be
cool.
so upset. if there was a twosome of us having gay sex,
Yeah.
it would be so weird.
It would really
It
ruin
would
the
be
dynamic.
a betrayal.
It's like when you're on
Because
a,
it's like
it's like when you're on a group text
Yeah,
and
yeah.
two of the people start fucking and then it's
Yeah.
like you can't keep doing the group
yeah,
text.
yeah.
know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, with us, I've learned about this thing called topping from the bottom, which means that I'm always
You're in control.
receiving, but
throw,
I'm still
you
in
throw your
control.
ass back.
Yeah.
You look over.
I'm
your
really
shoulder.
I'm backing that thing up.
Throw that ass in a circle for Nick Adam.
Yeah, I'm going front, back, and side to side, but I have the power.
If you guys were
Yeah.
fucking, but I could direct the scene like pornography.
I have so much-
that would
And
be
you get a
cool.
little Dom
I'm a little
DeLuise
chair,
hat.
the little fucking circular like megaphone. Yeah,
That
yeah.
manual
But I don't-
megaphone.
yes,
With a little scarf.
I'm wearing that in that little chair too, that high chair.
Yeah.
I went to like a film.
Mr. DeMille.
Like
Stavros Halkias.
Oh yeah,
I went-
ready for my close up.
I went with Tasha.
I'm ready for my facial, Mr. DeMille. Porn used to be better before they allowed all the blacks in.
That movie is fucked up. Have you ever seen Sunset Boulevard?
I've seen it a million times.
I've never seen it.
I hadn't seen it until
I only
a couple
saw.
years ago.
I only knew that line from Looney Tunes
yeah, of course.
because Looney Tunes.
I only know classical music from Looney Tunes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suck on my hard dick, lick on my asshole.
Yeah.
That's Wagner.
Suck on my dick.
Do you know that Wagner...
Politically, I love him, but I haven't listened to his music that much.
I
I love him as a political
politics.
theorist.
Love
but
his politics.
Don't care for the
Hate that
music.
shitty ass Ride of the Valkyries. Oh, come on, dude.
That's a cool name, Valkyrie.
What is it? Is it like bats or something? I always
think-
assumed it was
no,
think
it's
it's
like,
like-
it's the
like
angels
Thor.
that bring you to Valhalla.
angels. Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's the big titted babes that bring you
Ooh,
to
hell yeah.
to warrior heaven.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like
that's
there's
where
a
I'm
lot
gonna
in
go.
Valhalla. It's all like metal
Metal,
guitar,
yeah, yeah.
electric
Yeah.
guitar. Yeah, yeah.
That's why all that music came out of Scandinavia.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Oh,
You know, they
straight
get
from the
it.
gods.
That's what Thor was all about.
Do they eat each other's brains and shit too?
That's what is that? Marduk or Burzum?
I don't know.
Which band was that? Mayhem? Yeah, it was Mayhem.
from Sweden or something?
I think they're Norwegian.
Norway?
Yeah. Yeah, the I don't know. I think
I don't
the,
Yeah, some guy killed the other guy and he ate his
the-
brains.
No, the lead singer killed himself.
Oh, okay.
On stage?
And then no,
And then one of the guys.
the
ate
lead
his
singer just
brain.
killed himself. And then maybe one of them ate a piece of his brain.
That's pretty
And
cool.
then the other guy stabbed someone
I
stabbed.
think
the
someone
other
killed
one.
someone.
Someone stabbed the other guy, and then he was in prison.
Mhm.
You know, to prove how evil he was.
Hell yeah. Damn, who's gonna eat whose brain?
Yeah.
In this situation,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more of like a Great White type situation where we do a live show and then there's a pyrotechnics failure and everyone dies.
Mhm. Yes,
Fucking-
failure.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
The way out, baby.
Can we announce?
Oh yeah, we should.
Yeah,
we
Adam's
should-
pregnant.
Yeah, guys, I'm pregnant. You can conceive anally. I didn't know.
You can also conceive vaginally, which is what happened.
Well, I'm not sure.
we should say we are
Sunday.
almost certainly. I'm just gonna say we're doing a show
that's
at the
fine.
Auto Bar on Sunday the 6th
Of
in
May.
a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
Secret-
not
secret
this Sunday,
surprise
the
show.
next Sunday we're doing a live podcast. We decided to take a little jaunt
What you
down
got
to
that razor blade
Baltimore. Huh?
for? What do you have that razor blade?
It was on the table. I don't know. So I was playing with it.
if
Are
Adam-
you doing blow again?
I don't do blow with razor blades.
Why not?
I don't know. I do with the like keys.
What the razor blade used to be the thing.
Yeah. That used to
Really?
be like
People do blow with
That was like
razor blades?
70s style.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing. I feel like it's just in movies. you know?
Yeah.
That feels too
No,
much.
you use an MTA card.
Yeah.
That's what the
credit
thing-
cards, MTA cards,
Yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of shit. This shit, you could cut yourself. You're on cocaine.
Yeah, you're on cocaine.
Anyway, we're doing a live podcast at the Auto Bar almost certainly.
I wonder if pumpkin chips would taste good.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, you know what? I've made not chips but fries. I've made
Pumpkin
squash
fries.
fries.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess pumpkin is a.
Oh,
kind
you
of
know what I
squash.
want tonight? I'm gonna bake up a big piece of spaghetti squash and have that with some.
Now we're talking.
It's very
some
nice.
Fucking pasta sauce.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's sawdust all over my oven and inside it.
Inside your oven?
Yeah, I got sawdust everywhere.
So you could have like a fire in there.
God damn, dude. Your part must suck dick.
No, it's all right. I got that nice vacuum. So
Do you just piss and shit everywhere
No,
because
just-
of sawdust?
Right, exactly.
Like it's like a barn.
cat.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a litter situation.
Just coming in your hallways.
What was the deal? Do you remember there were restaurants that would have peanut shells all over the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? The first time I ever went to a bar that had peanuts in it was somewhere in Massachusetts.
Uh-huh.
And they let you just throw the shells on the floor. And so anytime I went to a bar with peanuts, I thought that's what you were supposed to do. And I was at Five Guys throwing peanut shells all over the floor. My friend's like laughing. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Stop."
I thought that was like a Texas.
He's like,
thing or
"Funny, but you're being an asshole."
yeah.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You put those in the trash." I was like, "No, I thought you were supposed to just wipe them onto the floor, like you do at the one bar. I
The one
went
bar
to.
in Boston where I did a fucking one-nighter.
I feel like that's not a thing anymore because there's more peanut allergies these days.
Oh, these fucking
Peanuts,
snowflakes.
These
Adam, Adam's got a penis. He's allergic to his own penis.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I am allergic to my own penis.
Really?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I actually, you know
could
what?
be
We're talking
allergic.
about dreams. I had a dream I could suck my own dick,
Oh, I've sucked my own dick.
but I had a dream I could, which is weird.
Yeah.
And then the dick was in my mouth. I was like,
You're sucking a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
it
I was
feels more like there's a dick in your mouth.
Yeah,
than
it's
your
not a good
dick is
feeling.
getting sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I dreamt about it. Maybe I'll get that flexible. Maybe I'll start doing yoga. I'd like to have big arms, no titties, but if I could add some flexibility into the mix,
I feel like
I'm pretty flexible.
can you suck your own dick now?
Probably.
I could probably
Nice.
get close.
Yeah.
I'm pretty flexible. I could put my legs behind my head.
Hell yeah.
Don't ask how.
Eldest can too.
That's so fun.
He's huge as shit. Because again, he's shaped like a woman.
Yeah, he has a pear shape.
Yeah.
Situation.
Have you been fucked that way, Adam? Legs behind your head?
Yeah, but it was in a heterosexual context.
I know, but still, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like a woman fucked you while you had your legs behind your
No,
back.
no, I had a regular boner. It was a really weird. It was kind of from a book. We looked it up.
Wait, you actually did this?
No.
I wish.
No, I was just.
Yeah, you did. You
I was
did.
just trying to make it up.
You're lying.
Make some things up.
You're lying.
What's with how do the Indians? Why were they you don't think of them as horny people?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
You out of your fucking
Log
mind.
wrote
on to the
the
internet,
book.
dude. Log
What
on
are
to
you
your
talking
fucking
about?
DMs.
They wrote a
Yeah,
book
go
about.
check your message request.
Yeah.
That's
I guess it's
the chief export of India is unsolicited Facebook messages.
Is it India or is it like Dubai
It's
and Saudi
absolutely
Arabia?
It's
India.
100% India.
It's India. There was this guy Dana showed me that was, or maybe I showed him. I can't remember. But this
Yeah.
guy who's from a town literally called Pune, India.
Hell yeah.
Pune. And all of his he had like 12 different profile pictures, and they were all just a photo shoot. And it's him with a laptop and a juice sitting at like some desk in his kitchen, and then like him talking on a cell phone, and then looking at we had this like friend that like took the pictures of him. But it's always like, "Hello, baby Jill. Please let me talk to you.
To some extent,
Please, have you seen the problem with Apu?"
those Indian guys, they really shoot their shot. I mean,
Yeah.
they really cast. a
Well,
wide
India,
net.
they got a problem. It's called Romeo dialing, and it's where they just take these Indian men will just take
a
a
random
phone,
number.
just take a phone book, and then just go until it's like
Call
oh,
every woman.
just call women, yeah,
Awesome.
and be like, "Hello, baby."
Romeo dialing is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hilarious word for it.
Do not call my house again.
Aren't you supposed to not fuck until marriage too in India or some
No,
shit?
You're supposed to be as horny as possible.
Who wrote that book?
The Kama Sutra.
Was it some prince or something?
Sundar?
Some guy who loved fucking.
Sundar,
Rude, you know what, Sundar?
rude N-word Sundar.
I am now an author as well.
That is pretty cool.
I am
that
not
they
just a
wrote down
rapper, but
how to
now I
fuck.
am writing books.
I feel like other countries had it. They just didn't have as good enough printing press at the time.
You think it was it was the advancement of the print, but that's Europe, dude.
Yeah, but
How
you
about
know.
as response to Problem with the Poo, we have a character on the show
Okay.
named Vikram who is a rapist.
Yep, I like that.
Okay.
He's a horny Indian guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who does
He doesn't.
But he doesn't work at a quickie.
He doesn't
mart.
work at the Quickie
No,
Mart.
no,
In fact,
he's
he
a
doesn't have a job
CEO.
at all. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, his parents are rich.
His parents are rich.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He's a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah. So he loves Hondas and
Yeah.
Pua stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Maybe it
We
was
got
because
it.
Europe was had more of the church, like Protestants.
I feel like
and
ancient
Catholics were,
Greece, though,
more-
isn't the
I'm saying well, I think
isn't the Kama Sutra old as shit? Isn't it like
Oh, I
4,000
thought
years old or something?
is it that old?
I don't know.
I don't fucking
It's
know. We could
10,000
easily look this up.
10,000 years old. The Indian cavemen were fucking and sucking each other.
Some of those positions are that's not sex.
Well, they were all doing yoga also.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Everyone had to do yoga in India back then.
I want to be one of those jacked old yoga people. They're like 200 years old.
Yeah, and they're still alive. And their
Yeah.
beards are mad long.
Yeah.
Hell
that'd be
yeah.
Cool. Just on a
Fuck yeah.
mountain, pissed off about something.
Nah, you'd be tranquil, dude.
No, that'd be cool. Yeah, you could be one of those guys and then actually follow through on that cult thing. You could be like that cult guy from that
Bhagwan.
Bhagwan,
I
dude.
don't-
Osho.
I don't want to be a cold guy. That would suck.
To
Nah,
be
it would,
the head
it would
cult
rule.
guy, you get to fuck everyone.
Nah.
It always
Yeah, you
in
do.
every one of
Yeah,
those.
you do.
No, I mean, I'm sure you do. I'm not into that. Would you want to be a cult leader?
Why not? Get the fuck and stuff.
You
Get
just
the
don't
fuck-
have any. You're like, there's people constantly looking at you.
Yeah, but you don't have
get
to do
your
any
own-
work. You don't have to do any housework.
I like doing housework.
You don't have to. No, people bring you breakfast and then let you
I
suck,
like
and then
making
suck
my
your
own,
dick.
I like making my own breakfast.
You like sucking your own dick?
I like sucking my own dick. I like to be an independent person.
No, fuck housework. Housework sucks my
Yeah,
dick.
housework sucks. And also, they people in the cult
Housework
build you
is
like a
nice
nice
because
house.
it's the easiest way to feel like you did something and you've done nothing.
Yeah, but it's
You
but
just
it
cleaned up a
sucks.
mess that you made. That's
I
not
was-
progress.
I know, but I know that's why it sucks.
No, because it's a lot better. You know what I like in the morning? I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna take a crack at like whatever project I've been working
yeah.
on. And then I don't do it. I can't write anything. I haven't written anything I've liked in like 2 years.
Yep,
Mhm.
same.
And then it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll fucking build this bookcase or
Yeah.
whatever. And I
Yeah,
do
but that's
it.
just a trap you fall in to make yourself feel like you're accomplishing something. and
That's
you're
what
not.
I mean.
Mhm.
And you get the gratification out of it. So what the fuck is the difference?
Well, with a cult, everyone does all that stuff. You have plenty of time to write.
Yeah, and they build you like a nice house. You get to be in seclusion. You only get to go out when you want to go out.
Yeah.
Everyone comes and brings you anything you want.
Mhm.
And the thing that was tight about that documentary was that he was hella capitalist. He had like
really?
Rolls Royces.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He had Rollies, like diamond.
Yeah, he did.
Rollies
He was like
and
a
stuff.
rapper.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about like living like some sort of fake ass like
No.
poor ass.
No, not at all. He loved being rich.
Yeah.
He would go out to. He had like fans in L.A. and shit. The thing I wouldn't like about a cult is having to have a world view or any opinions about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my world.
Yeah, but
I guess,
that could be your worldview. You know
You're
what
right.
I mean?
We're stupid. We don't
Yeah.
know anything.
What the fuck do I know?
All
And
I
then
know,
everyone's like,
all that we know
"He's
is
so
what's
wise."
here.
Yeah.
Love,
Love.
sucking titties.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
swallowing nuts.
All those cult documentaries start off where it's like everyone's dancing and having these like ecstatic cult experiences, like in circles and like sweating and hugging each other, and then like 25 minutes in, it's like, and then the rapes start.
Yeah.
You know? It always goes the same
I don't think anyone
direction.
got raped. Well, they probably did get raped over there.
At
I
the
don't know.
Osho thing?
At the Osho thing.
People were getting raped. Well, that thing was they were just
Everybody gets raped
disgusting.
at the Osho.
They were just disgusting and having sex in like the middle of the fields
Yeah.
of that town that they took
Yeah,
over.
they probably smelled so bad.
Disgusting.
I want to watch another. I'm in the mood to get high, eat some ketchup and French fries. and watch one of those true crime documentaries. It's a shame that like once you watch The Jinx or whatever, it's like,
There's
you
They're all
can't
the
watch
same.
it again. Yeah,
I feel like they all use the same music.
they do.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like somebody figures out how to do a thing, and then everyone just does it. Like Ken Burns figured out how to make a documentary, and then everyone just made Ken Burns documentaries.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You get the nice slide, the image.
yeah,
Nice slide
zooms in.
transitions.
man, he is. I don't want to call him trans, but
He's
he
got
is
the best hair of all time.
He's a type of.
He looks like a F to M for sure.
He looks like an alien.
Yeah. Or he has like a boy's kind of face, but also a beard at the same time. He's a weird looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
I agree. Fuck Ken Burns.
I think he's tight.
I fucked his ass. I fucked Ken Burns in the ass.
That's so really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. He's got a really tight asshole. And I fucked his brother.
Yeah.
Doesn't his brother make documentaries?
Yeah. His brother made the New
Rick
York
Burns.
one.
Yeah,
Rick
his
Burns.
brothers made some pretty good ones actually.
Yeah.
That must suck to be fucking Rick Burns.
Yeah.
Everyone
No
knows
one knows
Ken.
Ken. No one knows Rick.
Whatever.
No one knows Pretty Ricky.
Does he look weird too?
I don't know. See, I don't even know what he fucking looks like. None of us. We've all seen New York. We don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen part of it. I can only find it on YouTube.
That's an impression I could do, Rick Burns.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Rick Burns.
Is that what he sounds like?
I don't know. No one knows.
You're right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm Rick Burns.
It's
I'm Rick Burns, bitch.
It's me, Rick Burns.
It's me, Rick Burns.
There you go.
I am Rick Burns. Let me have sex with your pussy.
There's no. Oh yeah. That's him.
Does he look like him?
No, he looks like more like a man,
Let me see.
He
but
looked
not
a
like
man.
great.
Oh, that's good.
He doesn't look
Swung.
that good.
Let me see!
Ken Burns looks like Tig
Show
Notaro.
me, motherfucker. Show me.
Doesn't Ken Burns look like Tig
I don't
Notaro?
want to see Ken Burns. I want to see.
That's
How
Rick.
about this? Tig Notaro looks like Ken Burns.
That's true.
Take that,
Yeah.
Tig Notaro.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ken Burns probably has bigger titties than Tig Notaro.
Ooh, get her.
That's
You know?
Get her,
that's.
dude.
I'm just
Rick.
saying.
How dare you have cancer?
I'm just saying, probably right.
Jesus. You
She
know,
has no-
make fun of any kind of person you want on this show, except somebody in the entertainment industry.
Who has more power than
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
Certainly, people with less power
I
than
wasn't
us.
making fun. I
Look,
was
dude,
just saying.
I will,
probably,
I will
right?
not abide and sit here while you mock a cancer.
She doesn't
victim
have titties,
who
but
could,
Ken
who
Burns.
could possibly retaliate in some way.
I can say she's probably one of the least likely people to.
Listen to Tig's cool.
Listen
I
to
fuck with Tig
Cumtown.
Notaro.
I actually know for a fact that Tig Notaro listens to Cumtown.
Does she?
In fact, no, she doesn't.
Yeah, there's no way she fucking. Are you out of your mind, Adam? Yeah, Tig plays this every fucking
Yeah, there's no
every
way.
week. Her and her wife sit down.
I've met her before. She's nice.
No comics listen to this show.
Comics?
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of them do actually.
only New York comics.
Only Scarlett Johansson, really.
L.A. comics only.
Yeah, what's up,
listen to-
ScarJo?
They're officially out as a couple.
Stabby says, "What's up?"
Oh, who is Stav and Scarlett
Me and
Johansson?
Scarlett Johansson.
Stav and Scarlett.
Me, Scarlett, and Ken Burns. We're a triad.
Stav Joe.
I fuck Ken Burns' ass while Scarlett Johansson sucks my balls.
Oh, it's kind of like a bisexual kind of train
It's
kind
freaky
of situation.
shit, brother.
Yeah.
We're into some freaky ass shit. Me, ScarJo, and Ken.
Was she in Atomic Blonde? What is Atomic Blonde?
No, that's Charlize Theron.
Theron.
What is that movie?
I think it's a movie where she's like hot John Wick, basically.
This is pretty cool. You can use a razor blade to shave.
Yeah, it's a razor.
Yeah, but I mean, just by itself.
It's like a straight razor.
That's
Let me try. I want to do that.
Nick is shaving the back of his hands.
He got hairy hands like a fucking baboon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike me.
A bad boon.
I'm a beautiful hairless boy.
Yeah.
I wish my nuts were naturally hairless, though. You know.
That would be nice. You
know?
know, it's not. I kind of enjoy being hirsute, except for
your nuts.
Yeah, except for my
know.
dick and ass. That's the one part. Is how much
I don't mind my
how much
ass. I
stink
guess
accumulates.
It's kind of annoying to have like little hairs on the shaft of your dick.
I don't have that
I have some
at the
small
very
hairs.
bottom.
Yeah, like on the basic, like goes up your dick a little bit.
I don't have any hair on my dick.
I used to be like that, and then I started getting the shaft hairs in my like mid-20s.
Yeah, but we're the same age.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But that was like
Does
that's
that mean
a
I'm more
relatively
mature? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, my beard
Cool.
beard grows in more every year. I have like a thicker beard, and every year I have more body hair.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
don't think I do.
It's because as you get older, I think I don't know the science exactly, but your body converts more testosterone into DHT, which is the shit that makes you go bald. But so basically, the hair on your head reacts to DHT by getting smaller, and the hair on your body reacts to DHT.
The fuck? I got plenty of DHT. Why the fuck don't I have a hairier beard?
Because your genetics are fucked up, so
Why do old men not have leg hair?
they don't have leg hair.
Yeah.
Probably from wearing pants, actually.
Is that it?
Yeah, because on my thighs, where my wallet, and my keys are, I don't have leg
don't
hair.
have hair.
Yeah, where my
That doesn't
phone-
sound right.
I
at
remember
all.
seeing my grandfather's legs once. And it was
They're probably
hairless.
just dying.
Yeah,
And their bodies.
No, I think my dad just has hair at this point on his knees.
that looks nice. Look at that.
You do have a clean hand now.
You
Yeah.
shaved your hand.
I'm gonna start shaving my hands.
Yeah, cool. You got all your fucking hand hair all over your fucking...
What a dickhead. Like it's peanut shells at Five Guys.
Stop shaving your hands. In my...
Dude, the first bar he went to, he was allowed to leave his hand hair everywhere.
yeah,
dude.
that does make logical sense.
They're like, oh great, that guy's back. He brought peanuts in his razor.
Naked at Five Guys shaving his hands. Oh, fuck.
I feel like I'm probably a faster swimmer now, better boxer. Yeah,
Better fister.
and then you keep the razor straight afterwards, and you get all the dead skin, and you shave that off. And
Exfoliate. And then you get that next layer of real
leave that on
skin.
the tail.
We should go to the
You want
to
the
the
live
Schwitz.
skin.
the
Huh?
Schwitz sometime.
How late are they open? You want to go tonight?
I have
Russian
to
and
go
Turkish?
do that spot
Turkish,
at
but cancel
8:30.
the spot. We'll get some French fries and ketchup.
No, man. I want to.
You're really on this French fries and ketchup.
I got a
hankering,
hot new. I want to go do stand up and do this. Try working on this bit.
This bit is whose bit is it?
It's mine. It's my new bit.
It's a good bit.
It's the first
It's funny.
bit I've written in my entire.
It's gonna be so
career.
funny when it bombs in front of not your fans.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of.
No, it's a good bit.
No, it'll work. It'll work. It's a good bit. But yeah, no, I gotta go. But maybe afterwards. I think the Schwitz stays open until like 11 or 12.
I've become a fucking early sleeper, early riser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a late sleeper, early riser. I do about 2 hours of sleep every night. I wish I could fucking sleep more. It sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Can you
get to.
clean up your hairs?
I will after.
You're not gonna do it.
I know.
So disrespectful.
That looks nice. Dude.
That looks
I feel like it's a very nice looking hand. I feel like a watch model now.
Yeah.
They never have hairy hands.
No. Remember Costanza was a hand model?
Mm-hmm.
in that one app, and then what happened? Some guy spilled hot milk on him.
Yeah.
Or
Hot
something.
cum. We got Jerry, somebody spilled hot cum all over me.
Oh, were you in the I don't know the cum
Yeah.
warehouse?
That is nice. Look at that. It's like a little pile of pubes.
It looks like pubes.
Yeah.
Remember when George tried to fuck Elaine? That was hilarious.
We'll leave this here for your girlfriend.
Yeah, that
to
one
find.
episode.
She's
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, there was a man here."
My girlfriend's not cleaning, dude. You know I do all the woman and the man stuff
I'll
around
just
the
leave
house.
this here for her to find.
That is so gross. In a little pile, it's fucking disgusting.
If I see I see her like see the pile, notice the pile, put her fingers in it, and then just start touching herself.
Yeah,
Beating her pussy off.
Dash is gonna shove that hand hair in her pussy.
Woo! Your girlfriend's gonna put Nick's hair in her pussy.
Yeah.
You can't talk this way when
When
she dumps me.
Come on, man.
No, come on, I'm gonna.
It's
dump
gonna
her.
take,
You
like-
guys know that.
No, of course not. You're gonna
Well,
get
we're gonna have the
cucked.
mistake accident child first.
Her career's gonna start going good.
Her
Some
career's gonna
hot-ass
start going
guy's
good.
gonna-
My career is not gonna be going good.
Some hot guy's gonna try and fuck her.
She's gonna be like doing like, oh, I have to do a sex scene with this guy, and I'm like, well, that's okay. And then
We're gonna
she'll be like,
practice.
it's just
It's Brandon Wardell.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
fucked Dasha. Sorry, Adam.
Wait.
Getting cucked by Brandon would be the worst thing of all
yeah.
time, dude.
That'd be an awful feeling.
I would walk into the ocean.
That would be a fucking I would.
You
I
would
do
have to
too.
kill Brandon.
Yeah, I'd put
walk
rocks
into
in
the
my. I would
ocean.
kill Brandon.
You'd have
first.
to kill
I'd
Brandon.
beat him to death. And
Yeah.
then I would. Yeah.
No, I just wouldn't deserve to.
You'd
live
have
on
to
this
kill
earth.
him. Or
I
cut
mean-
his cock off. You'd have to cut his cock off.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
Literally anyone else would be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody in the fucking world.
I don't know. I don't. We're not, in an open relationship or anything. But
Oh, you're not?
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
she said that to you guys.
I mean,
She didn't say
she
it,
didn't
but
say it. But we
her
were.
body was-
behavior.
We have this game we play called Family Feud. Where me and Stav share a motorcycle and take turns going in
Riding
between
it into her
Dash's
pussy.
ass and pussy.
Come on,
Cut
guys.
down on the walking.
exactly.
Come on, guys. That's your friend too.
Yeah, I
that's
know
true.
it is, but we're trying to
Yeah.
make her feel at home in New
I know,
York and
right?
stuff.
So-
We're welcoming her, but
She is new to the city. That is right. That's true.
Thanks for
That's
understanding. But anyway, yeah,
true.
we won't do that anymore.
Anyway, but yeah. How are you supposed to deal with that? How are you supposed to deal with that? Like if you're an actor and you have to do like sex scenes and stuff, but then you
Thank you for asking me as the
Yeah.
best actor and most serious actor in the group.
Yeah.
Like, if, let's say
I went to
let's say you're
Twigs.
Kurt Sutter. How do you explain to your wife that you wrote a scene where you're anally raped
Yeah, exactly.
at the beginning of Sons of Anarchy?
Exactly, right?
And then
Did he really write that?
Yeah, he wrote himself into the show. Kurt Sutter is like uniquely stupid, and like that's what makes Sons of Anarchy such a good show.
Yeah.
Is that he's like exactly as stupid as you would need to be to
write that
to
show.
sincerely write that.
yeah.
You know, if he was like just a smidge smarter,
Yeah,
he'd be
like,
like,
"What the
"This is retarded."
yeah.
But because he's that dumb, he's like he made the most entertaining television show
right.
of all time.
Yeah.
Just a motorcycle high school.
Oh, so he's
drama.
the creator of the show.
He's the creator.
And then he wrote himself into it?
He
Is
wrote himself.
Peggy Bundy his wife?
His wife in real life is Katie
Nice.
Seagal.
Oh,
So,
piece of ass.
She is hot.
yeah. So, he wrote himself into the show. Not him. I mean, he plays a character on the show. He plays Big Otto. And my assumption is that to avoid coming off as like a Mary Sue, he didn't want to be like the best character on the show. His character is in prison and is like just being beaten and raped. And there's like
To stay humble. To stay
there's
humble.
an
to stay
episode
humble.
that starts with him just being raped.
What?
Yeah.
On your own show.
On his own
One
show.
of the few perks of having your own show, I would say, is that your character never has to get
He's
raped.
just getting fucked in his ass.
I think that shows tremendous humility.
Getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, on your own show.
Well, we actually wrote a bit for this podcast where you have to suck our cocks.
Yeah, but I would only do it if I wrote it for myself.
Mhm, you did write it.
No,
You
I didn't.
remember?
When did I write that?
Like yesterday.
You'll have to show me the documents.
You don't remember?
No.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
said I
remember.
did. You said tell
Before
you.
Funny Moms?
Right before Funny Moms, you wrote it.
Yeah, Otto Delaney is the character's name. Let me see if I'm looking for the scene where he gets raped.
What were we talking about before that? Fuck, man.
Hold on, I'm watching a.
Are you watching him get raped?
Oh yeah, they get his arms. Okay, I think this.
Oh
is
man, I don't want to watch a rape.
Oh no, this is where they blind him.
Wait, they blind him
Yeah.
and rape
They
him?
shove a broomstick in his eye.
In jail?
Yeah.
Why is this happening to him? Why the fuck? What happened to his character? Why is he getting blinded?
I think that was Call Me by Your Name, Nick. Actually,
Yeah. Sorry,
That's
what were we
fucked up.
talking about?
Why does his character get fucked up in jail so much?
Because he doesn't want to, come off.
But like, why is the character getting raped? Isn't he a motorcycle guy? Isn't he a tough guy?
Yeah, Lee Torek is having men send into Otto's cell each morning to rape him. So it's not one guy. It's like the cop on the show is having multiple guys rape
Damn,
Otto.
that's fucked up of a cop to do.
Yeah.
To have a man raped. I would ask for his badge number if that happened to me.
Yeah. Sons of Anarchy, straw, rape scene.
I would be like, please.
Goddamn, why is Adam in the bathroom?
I don't
I'm
know.
on my phone. You can't be going to the bathroom if I'm not doing my job. God damn it, dude.
I tried to fart into the microphone, but it was a silent one.
I had a late in the day coffee. I had to pee.
Yeah.
Why don't you piss into my mouth, pal?
I would.
Would you if I asked? Because
Yeah,
I
I mean,
wouldn't.
you're my
That'd be
friend.
weird. If you asked me to piss in your mouth, I'd be like, no thanks.
Yeah, I
Adam.
just gotta trust that you're not gonna ask me to do that. But as like bro code, I would have to.
Yeah.
You know,
That is true.
Have you pissed in anyone's mouth, Adam?
not a friend. Only an
A
enemy.
lady, perhaps?
I knew a guy in college that used to say that as an intimidation tactic, he'd.
Maybe I should get back into that.
Pissing in the mouth or getting
Yeah,
pissed in?
No, I've never had my mouth pissed in.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
You would like to bottom in a piss play kind of situation. But
no.
that would be bottoming from the top.
No,
If
he's
you
saying he
wanna-
wants to get into
topping
pissing in
from the-
people's mouths.
Yeah.
you want to get into pissing in
the
people's
pee-pee
mouths?
game.
Sometimes I have a real weak stream, so I feel like
Yeah.
it would be embarrassing to like dribble
Apparently
onto
You
it.
can't just make it. You don't have control over your stream.
I'd have to be saving up and stuff.
You have to
Apparently
be
the
saving
PP
up?
tape is real, by the way.
The
What do you
Donald
mean?
Trump-
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
How do you know?
It's about to drop, dude.
No,
How do you know that?
You didn't see the trailer?
No, I did not.
No, I
Red
mean
Band
people are
trailer?
talking like it's real now.
Who is
people were talking like it was real 10 months ago.
Yeah, no, for like 2 hours, and then they were like, "Oh no, this was a 4chan bit or prank," and then no.
Who is
apparently-
people and what do you mean?
Just apparently the PP tape's about to drop.
No way, dude.
I think it's real.
Yeah, you
I think
thought it was real last
Mueller's
year.
been jacking off to it.
You're a
for-
dipshit that believes everything Rachel Maddow says.
I've never watched Rachel Maddow
Yeah, she's your
not at
favorite
my
show.
parents' house.
It's your
What?
favorite show.
You want to kiss and hold hands with Rachel.
You want
Maddow.
her to
No, that's
top
not
you.
true. I respect her.
You guys-
You wanna
se-
top her
sexual
from the
preferences.
bottom.
You guys want to get a wedding cake where there's two grooms on top.
I told you guys, right? Yeah, we're both wearing tuxedos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys. My dad is like always like sits watching Maddow and is like, you have no idea. She used to be a beautiful woman. If you look at pictures of her in college, she had long blonde hair. She was gorgeous. He's like mad that Rachel Maddow's a lesbian.
I get it, dude.
It's weird.
You know, because
It's
your
pretty
dad's
weird.
out there fucking and sucking.
Yeah.
That's one less piece of pussy your
Dude,
dad
are you excited
has access
for
to.
how much pussy your dad's going to get?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh god,
Your dad is just going to be cleaning up.
Good God, man.
come on.
Hey, look. Nothing is off limits on this show except Tig Notaro. You do not ever criticize Tig or anyone associated with Netflix or Hulu or maybe even CISO.
See so, huh?
Yeah.
CISO, is that still going on?
No,
I thought they gave up.
They went
Yeah.
out of business.
It was NBC though, right?
I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck CISO was. I was on CISO.
Oh yeah,
That's still
I think
that's
it was
still
NBC
the
Digital.
only credit I have as a stand-up comedian is CISO.
What about Cumtown? What about Red Eye? Oh, you didn't do.
Wasn't doing
Stand-up on it?
stand-up. Yeah, that was a
But were
fake
you
show.
Were you in the final cut of like New York's Funniest or whatever that was?
I was. What is that
Do you have any
clicking-
follow-ups?
that clicking noise again. Oh yeah.
What?
Sorry,
How long were we at? I gotta go.
Rachel Maddow, hot. We still got time, dude.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta postpone your spot.
Yeah, you gotta cancel your spot.
Yeah, I'm due at the cellar. I'm on.
No, you're
after-
fine. You're fine.
No, I'm fine.
Are you nervous because you don't really do stand-up?
Shut up, dude.
Oh,
I do stand up all the time.
She was literally never hot, dude.
Let me
I'm
see.
She
looking-
wasn't hot. No, she just had long hair.
Let me
She
look.
just had,
She just had long hair. She
I would
looked.
smash
yeah,
her.
but you would.
She had an
smash her.
athletic neck.
I like an athletic neck, you know?
Yeah. That is a long neck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That is a powerful
to fit
neck.
my whole penis.
Yeah.
My whole penis.
She's got a wide, strong neck.
She looks like she could eat giraffe pussy.
Maybe that's how her lesbianism started, with that long neck. She was at the zoo, and she was right by the giraffe pussy.
Can you imagine just being like, just like, you know who I love? Rachel Maddow.
A lot of people.
I know, a lot of people are.
Fucking
A lot of
dweebs.
pathetic ass
be,
people.
be that much of a fucking loser.
Well, I watched it last time I was home because my parents watch it, and it's just as dumb as Fox News. It's
Yeah.
just the other side of
It's
it.
not as smart as podcasts.
It's
No.
not as smart as podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do some smart shit to end the episode, guys?
We should.
The
Here's-
piss tape, I think, is real. I think.
What about
I didn't
Comey,
think it was.
huh?
Yeah. Why are we still hearing from James Comey?
I don't
'Cause he
know.
just
Why are we
dropped a
getting
book.
updates?
He's
about
Eat, Pray,
James
Loving,
Comey?
dude. He's
He
like
just-
going. He
Well,
went
who
on The
gives a
View
shit?
and shit.
All these fucking New York Times articles are like, look at James Comey's response to Donald Trump. It's like he's just some guy now.
He doubled Hillary's opening week book sales.
Really?
Yeah, he has, and he got more than the Fire and Fury book too.
Nice.
People, for some reason, are really interested in what James
he's
Comey
so
has
tall.
to say.
Yeah, that's it. It's because he's tall.
He's 6'8".
People are like, how do you get that tall?
Yeah, I want to learn.
He is
Maybe
6'8".
is there a chapter about how you get tall? Because I would have bought it if it was.
Yeah. Maybe if
Yeah.
you just squeeze yourself, you could get, because you got a lot of
I
width.
play a mass. yeah.
Maybe we could get like a tube, a narrow tube for you to sleep in.
That would be good.
Yeah, like a big PVC pipe.
And over time, I would just become
you
tall.
elongate.
Yeah,
You're like,
my
stop
fat.
looking elongated these days.
Oh, okay.
My man
so,
looking like a graduated cylinder.
so I think that there were flight records for his trip for Miss Universe to Russia in 2013, and it doesn't. He claimed
Case
that,
closed, flight records.
No,
That's
no,
all I
yeah.
need to know that there's a tape where he's being pissed on by hookers and asking them, is this where Obama
you just
slept?
cut.
And then playing with his turds and saying, these are the Obamas. That's all I needed to know. Is that flight records prove it once and for all that video exists.
So he said that it wasn't possible because he didn't spend overnight, but according to the flight
Oh.
records, he did spend the night. So that was
Well,
like the first
he-
evidence that the P tape is most certainly real.
That's circumstantial.
100%.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
Second
shit.
of all,
Yo, what about Rudy Giuliani becoming? What is he gonna say? He's gonna be like
his
Trump's
lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That rocks, dude.
Yeah.
Giuliani is ugly as shit. His bottom teeth are so
His bottom
fucked
teeth
up.
look like shit.
You know who he looks like is the son of you guys.
What?
If
What are you
guys had a
talking about?
son.
We're
What
not
the
Italian.
fuck?
If you guys had a child,
Are you
together,
serious?
You look
man?
way more like Rudy Giuliani.
You look like
than
Rudy
us.
Giuliani.
That's not true.
Yes, you look like his mother, and Stav, you look like his father.
Thank
That's not
you.
true.
I am
At
the
least
father.
look like the
I am
father.
Rudolph Giuliani's dad.
Boy, he inherited the bald gene from you.
And the gay, fucked up
Yeah.
pussy gene from Adam.
Yeah.
The gay gene.
Auga!
Damn. I
Auga!
want that spaghetti
Suck
sauce.
it, suck
now.
it, suck it, suck it on my dick.
Nice big bowl of ketchup and French fries.
That does sound. You keep saying it. It
I
sounds
know.
so good, but
I see. I'm getting into hypnotism.
it's working.
I've been
on
reading.
me.
I've been reading these books about the power of suggestion.
Is hypnotism
And so
real?
I just and so I just slip things into conversation. Sort of as you start as a joke, and then they become more serious.
Yes.
And that's how casual hipster ironic racism turns into
Interesting.
real racism.
I thought that hypnotism isn't real.
Yeah.
Well, this podcast is basically trying to.
Yeah. Well,
This
people
one.
listen to it for my voice, you know, for the ASMR qualities of my
I thought that people do,
nasally monotone
I
voice.
love getting my
people
dick
do the
sucked.
things that hypnotists tell them to do because they want it to be real.
Yeah, I did a hypnotism thing, but it was only because there was 6 people in the audience. It was at EJ's Landing.
Hell yeah, I remember those shows.
Fucking Irwin booked
Irwin
us.
would bring that hypnotist in every like 3 weeks.
The guy drove from Ohio. I felt bad for him. And so he's like, I need 4 volunteers. And it's like, well, me and the 2 black guys aren't going to raise our hands.
Yeah.
But I'm a comic, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll fucking volunteer. And we go
Yeah.
on stage and like, he goes through his, the rigmarole of hypnotizing people. And then you get to a point where you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be hypnotized. Because it's just more instructions. You go up there and you sit and he's like, close your eyes, now lean back, now breathe in, now lean back, now breathe in, now look at me, now close your eyes, now breathe in, now stand up, now pretend you're a chicken, and it's like, oh, this is where, like at this point I'm supposed to be
really?
hypnotized. Yeah, and it's like, oh, I thought I was just going through the steps.
Oh,
you
but
told
that
me.
was it?
Yeah, and then he's like, now you're wearing a hat. I'm like, I guess I'm wearing a hat. You know, because you don't want to be like, this doesn't work. None of us are hypnotized.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, we're also the audience. So you just feel bad for this guy.
If
it was real, it would be so tight, right?
Yeah.
If hypnotism was
there
real-
there was this one dumb lady on the show, or who was just an audience member, who was like, she's like, yeah, I don't remember anything.
No, she just wanted to say that.
Yeah, because I had sex with her on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
That would be a good SVU.
FUX.
That
That'd
would be a
really
good
good
SVU.
SVU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A podcast host rapes a woman at a hypnotism show.
Yep. Write that shit, dude.
Yeah.
like-
Bum.
I
The
watched.
Chapo Trap
I'm
House
gay.
Mansion.
I watched this season on SVU.
Yeah, we're looking for Virgil, Texas. We found his semen all over.
A man's face.
Yeah.
We found a semen all over someone's anal fissures.
That'd be a fun SVU,
Contusions.
yeah. If Justin gets kicked off the show because he raped someone at a hypnotism show.
They did a
And then the
Antifa-
twist is it was you.
Yeah, that is a twist.
they did an Antifa versus alt-right episode this season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it's like a sort of a Tommy Lahren is like kind of characters speaking at a college, and then she gets raped by the
Damn,
Antifa.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I love that. Like,
she like wakes
I mean,
up and they took like one of the pieces of wood that like was holding up a sign. And they broke it off and they put it in her pussy.
What?
I like it because they
That's how
have
she
to
was
like
raped.
modify the way things happen. So like all that Me Too shit, they have to do like an episode where a famous movie producer is raping women, but then he gets raped, and they have to find his rapist. Otherwise, it's not
Yeah.
far enough away from.
I just watched one last night
And Olivia's like,
after our show.
can I still see him as a victim? Even though he
Olivia was
raped
fucking
so many
sexy,
people.
dude.
Olivia got raped on the show.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
Really?
She's a survivor.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That
She's been
sucks.
through a lot in that show.
It's for you.
Wasn't she the child of rape or something?
She has to identify the guy's cock.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I think so.
That show is so
God.
funny.
Which episode
so
is Olivia
fucked up,
Benson
man.
sexually assaulted in? In the season 9 episode Undercover, Benson poses as an inmate in a women's prison to investigate an alleged
Oh,
rape by
she doesn't get
Cressida.
raped. She gets almost raped, right? He pulls his
Captain
cock out?
Lowell Harris attacks her and attempts to force her to perform oral sex on him.
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't get raped though, but
Yeah.
she gets a dick right in her face.
Yeah, and then she identifies the guy based on his dick.
That's cool.
Damn.
Yeah, I watched an episode last night where
It's fucked
it
up.
led you to believe halfway through that it was Orthodox Jews running a child sex ring,
Yeah.
and then you find out that it's just another kid in his class.
How about a show called Claw and Order, and it's like a Hispanic guy in a big lobster costume.
Raping
yeah,
people?
yeah, and he's like, "Where is the rape us? No me gusta rape."
Is he looking for arepas or rape?
Arepas,
Arepas, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. ¿Dónde está arepas?
Have you
Like
ever
the
eaten?
rapist, and he's like, "I'm so hungry."
Have you ever eaten arepas?
Yeah, they have them at that Venezuelan
They're
place.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they're not.
They got like
particularly
syrup on
good.
them.
Tacos are better.
Yeah, tacos are way better.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever had a arepa.
They try to make. I think they try to make it.
they got a
as, like,
Venezuelan
habit.
place over on Droop.
Oh yeah, yeah. Andy asked me if I wanted to go there. One day.
Yeah, it's not good.
Stop fucking
Pe-
bragging, dude, that Andy wants to hang out with you.
Yeah,
No,
we
Pilar's
get it,
like,
man.
We watch soccer. together.
Pilar's better.
Pilar?
Pilar is next to here, the Cuban
yeah,
place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
it's good.
It's much better than that Guacoco place. But
I didn't think-
Guacoco's all right. It's not bad.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't really fuck with Pilar that much.
Really?
When
But
did
I've
we
only
go
been
there?
there once.
You get that Ropa Vieja.
The Ropa Vieja is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
And the
I'm gonna start
chicken-
making sweet
The
plantains.
chicken
at
and
home.
rice is also really good.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
I
a
wanna-
lobster costume.
I want to go eat grapes.
Yeah. I got a bunch of grapes at my place.
I'm about to go home.
I
Make
know.
grapes.
I know.
Watch
Do you ever
basketball.
Did you drive here?
Bike.
do you ever put grapes in a freezer as a summertime snack?
Of course, man. I'm all over fucking
It's a nice
Frozen
way,
grapes.
Nice way to snack.
frozen grapes are my snack, motherfucker.
All right, yo. I
Don't
don't know
steal
that
my
you
shit.
invented that.
I
Actually, I
love
learned
them
that from
shits.
my mom. My mom had one lesbian friend growing up.
Well,
she taught me that.
Did she fuck her?
We'll end the show with
don't think
this.
so.
Nilla wafers are very good.
I'm so on board with that.
Yep, and that'll do it for today's or this week's.
Oh, so yeah, but come to the show though in Baltimore on the fucking 6th
yeah.
at the Auto Bar. We're probably doing it. The guy was supposed to call me today and he didn't, so maybe we're not doing it.
Hey, and if you didn't like this episode, I apologize. I didn't realize we were supposed to be doing it. So I'm tired.
Yeah, whatever, man.
We're all tired.
We're all tired. I biked like 15 miles or more than that. I biked a lot, baby.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit. I got to go back and make those speaker mounts.
Keep doing speaker work.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.